So hello there kids, today you're going to learn how to convert Roman numeral to Hindu Arabic. Okay, so first things first that you need to be familiar of at least the basic yung mga symbols no ng mga Roman numerals. In this case, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You also have for 50, you have for 100. For higher grades, you have 500 and 1,000. Ito yung mga basic na kailangan nyo. Actually, you need to include 11 to 20. Okay? So, yun yung mga basic na yan. Aside from those, you'll be able to master this na. Okay, so since you have the copy with you, please do be familiar with it. That's one reason why you have it with you. Para maging familiar kayo and not just to rely on it all the time. Okay, so as much as possible, be familiar with the Roman numerals. Okay. So we have an example here. Example ito ngayon, XXX IV. So if you notice that you'll be able to identify this 3 first. And this 3 represents XXX kasi kada isang X is equivalent to 10. Since there are 3, that's now equivalent to 30. Okay, lakyan ko lang konti. 30. And this IV is equivalent to 4. So putting them together, this is equivalent to 34. Okay? So another example, you have LXXIX. So identifying that this is actually equivalent to 50. This is equivalent to 10. And you have 10. If you notice this part here, these two tens appeared after 50, which means you need to add these two tens to 50. Okay, so since they're after, so ang ibig sabihin ko dyan is that all you need to do now is to add 50 and 10, which will basically give you 70. And you have a separate value here, which is 9. Putting them together, it's equivalent to 79. So, Teacher Mark, what do you mean by that? What do you mean if there is a number that is after 50, 10 after 50, you have to add it? So, ito yung minimin ko. If we have an XL3, okay? XLIII. So, if you notice that this X represents 10, and this L represents 50, okay? So, if you notice that this 10 right now appeared before 50, which means you should not add it to 50 but instead to subtract it from 50. So that becomes 50 minus 10. 50 minus 10 will give you 40, which means this XL represents 40. Then again, this is just the basic logic of how you get the answer, no? But if you have mastered the process, which is the copy that you have there with you, once you'll be able to master all the Roman numerals, you don't need to follow this logic. Anyway, pero I'm still teaching this to you so that you'll get the logic of how the symbols, the Roman numerals come to be. Okay? So anyway, we have this 3 here, which represents, of course, 3. Putting them together, our answer is 43. Okay? So, dito tayo ngayon. Okay, so same logic kanina. You should know by now what XC is, having the copy with you. So, you should know that XC is equivalent to 90. And you have VIII, which represents 8. Okay, having the copy with you nga. You should know that. So, 90 plus 8 is equivalent to 98. Okay? And last example, very easy. L represents 50. This 2 represents 2. Putting them together, it's equivalent to 52. So, if you get the logic, no, it's very easy. It's just that you need to be familiar with the symbols. Kasi if you do not know the symbols of the Roman numerals, most likely, you will have a hard time dealing with it. So, that's why Teacher Mark provided you a copy for you to look at it and of course at the same time to master it. Okay? So that is basically it for today. That is how you do Roman numerals to Hindu Arabic.